This could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first...
Got a minute?
I do.
Time was on my...
Got things to do myself.
Hey-ya!
They near a few.
Trouble?
These are foul practices. Stop at once.
Behave yourself. Do what you must, but behave.
Top-notch swords.
Master-crafted armor. Think you could make me some?
Ooh, I did get my journeyman's papers, but I've yet to make anything akin to a masterwork. You might try in Velen. A dwarf there goes by Fergus. He might help. Guildsmen claim there's no one better anywhere south of the Pontar.
Willing to craft something? Show me what you have. So long. Slow now. Whoa.
Whoa!
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. I made some interesting friends. Footprints. Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer. A letter. And a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions. Or Ceres. .45 to 12:54. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think. Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Stain. Wyvern oil. Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium? Looks like they made the bomb here. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain. Ciri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good. And Triss. Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervois, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything was all right.
Thanks. You can breathe easy now. In the future, though, remember this. I can look after myself.
Fine. You look after yourself, and I'll look after my interests.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
'Cause I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
Know you well enough to know what matters. Results. So I lied. Still say I can lead you to your treasure.
Forgive me, Geralt, but after what you just pulled, I'd sooner believe a whore who proclaimed her undying love.
Would you believe a sorceress who stands to gain if you get your coin back?
Perhaps. I'd still prefer the whore, though. You're hiding something, and that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit, ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Doubt Manga will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we... you know.
Could have corrected him yourself.
True. But it's not an easy thing to say, is it? But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Manga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corinne Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corinne Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first...
Didn't you...
Nope.
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
'Cause I already know who nabbed your treasure.
Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
What I've learned doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yet you agreed to help me.
I am. Doesn't mean I have to confess everything.
I'll let your insolence fly this time, but only because his honor the Margrave might indeed have something to do with the theft. Manga has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Manga spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit, ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Doubt Manga will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well...
Thought...
Could have corrected him yourself.
True. But...
Trick.
Thought... That
All right.
Yes, Geralt?
Been in Novigrad long?
Long enough to know how not to get caught and survive.
And before you came here, where were you?
Oh, places where I managed to get by without your help, too. Which doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
Look what I picked up.
Artifact compression. Someone got themselves enchanted in this figurine.
Intend to decompress?
Of course. Whoever cast the spell on the poor soul must have forgotten about him.
Looks like a nobleman.
Could be just that. Come with me. I can't perform the ritual here. Everything's ready. Let's get to work.
Place is pretty grim.
True. It looks like a vampire's hideout. Which is why we can be pretty sure no one will bother us here. Give me the figurine and stand back.
Let's try it. Think it's a nobleman.
Be on your guard. It could be something far more dangerous. In Allen, Dwan, Ar Ice.
No! Coral, no! I can explain everything!
Coral?
I never looked at the lass. You are my one and only. Oh, you're not Coral. Some succubus. A delusion. Where am I?
So Coral enchanted him. Just like her.
If there's a more vindictive sorceress, I don't know her. Well, except maybe...
Coral's not here. In that case, come to me, succubus.
What is your name?
We're in Novigrad. Novigrad.
In Novigrad. Last I recall, I was in Oxenfurt, and Coral was furious. How can she demand fidelity when she herself is wanton as
youthful goats.
Exactly. Damn it! I feel as if I've been trampled by a herd of cattle. I've no notion what she did to me, but it seems you've delivered me from my misfortune. Here, take this. Have a good time. Paint the town coral.
Whose taste has grown worse since you were sleeping with her. Come on, the kind-hearted gentleman will get along fine on his own.
My mum says I'll turn into a strigger if I don't behave.
Come on, come closer.
Prince Proxima picked a pack of pickled peppers.
One drink all I had.
You heard? They raided me. No passage,
Greetings.
don't know you, not letting you in, and don't you fucking stand there.
Recognize this piece of paper?
Fight contract.
Good, you can read. So who's this contract made out to?
Says, Zdenek. Made out to Zdenek.
I'm Zdenek. Any more questions?
In you go. Don't you go wandering. Straight to Igor now.
Fair enough.
Come on, get ready. Your turn now.
I am ready. Losers, you paid anything?
Losers get carted off to the cemetery.
Remember our deal, I hope.
I switched this sword for a rusty one. You need to hold on for a while.
There's your coin.
That's it. All right. We agreed on more. Death.
Take it while I'm giving it. Swords? Got a safe round.
I need work.
What can you do?
Good with a sword. Wouldn't scoff at working as protection.
And who here would you protect?
Crowds can spin out of control. Somebody's gotta keep the peace.
Claim any kind of experience?
I'm a witcher. I kill monsters for coin. Been doing it all my life. Humans won't be a problem.
A guard must fight sometimes, but that's not most important. The essential question is, can you control yourself? And can you control a crowd?
Been taught how to slow down or speed up my heart rate, how to dilate my pupils and alter my metabolism. My medallion vibrates when danger's near, and I know a few simple spells.
I'll have to test you. I want to see how you manage in a fight, if you can fight at all. You shall fight in the arena, survive 3 bouts, and I'll put you to work.
Set me up.
Already have. Shall we start right away, or do you need time to prepare?
Always prepared.
Excellent. Let's see what you're worth. Remember, you fight to the death. The crowd doesn't take kindly to those who spare their foes.
Let's do this.
Ready your purses! Betting is open! From the Far East, where a man's life is worth less than a cup of water, a witcher, a murderous mutant. His opponent, Gustav Rohn, a man who cut his way out of his mother's womb with a knife. As ever, a fight to the death!
Got kids. 3.
You know the risks.
3 children.
Kill! 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 Kill!
I will not kill him.
Release the hounds! Next fight! Born brawlers in battle! A fracas! A rumpus! A fray! The Witcher versus... the Hairy Brothers, straight from the Wild Isles of Skellige! Sired by a mountain bear, they live to kill!
Or end like your brother.
Never.
Freaking demon!
The Witcher wins again! Next fight, the Witcher doing what he does best, face to face with beasts! Release the beasts! Shall I release Boris? Boris! Especially for you, for the first time in a long time, release Boris! Yet another win for the Witcher!
Bravo! Ploughing Scragdon Thorough. They told me a true bruise had come to the arena. Would you believe it? They were right.
Thanks.
Cyprian Wiley, known the most as Whoreson Jr., appreciates good handiwork.
Well,
We've not had enough. Now,
Cleaver's dwarves are in the sewers. They've slaughtered the guards.
don't stand there like a sodden prick at a wedding. Muster the men and get out those midgets. And would someone please kill the blasted witcher?
You heard the man. Kill him!
Die, fool!
Too late to surrender.
Leave him to me!
Let's end this. Should search this hole. Floor's worn by a moving door. Something behind this wall. I wonder if Dijkstra knows Junior's made a deal with the Redanians.
You're in your king's humble servant.
Life, you gotta take risks and not get fat.
Orson's men raided the Putrid Road.
Master pistol.
Word is, some made good right.
What happened, kid?
They...
Hey, wait.
The Grey Git.
Grab him.
Keep it together, legs! We can't kill him! Oi,
Oh.
What's he doing here?
Faster.
Behave, Witcher.
No loitering round here.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Wiley, Horson Jr. He's working with Radovid.
Huh? If this is reliable information, Horson's neck deep in shit.
Source seems reliable.
It would certainly explain how he had the nerve to break with the Big Four.
Need someone who can get me in to see Junior. You must still have some contacts among the Redanians?
I don't, but you do.
Enlighten me.
Temerian, former commander of the Blue Stripes. Ring a bell?
Vernon Roach.
He's holed up with his men in a camp near Oxenford. Pay him a visit. You're sure to cheer him up, at least.
To puke or not to puke, that is the...
Move it! Come on.
Come on, Roach. Run, Roach.
It's true, you and our commander.
Looking for Roach.
No one here by that name. Anything else?
I see. And behind you, that's a berry picker's camp?
We're, bird watchers.
Let me guess. That sword's in case you run into a hornbill.
No. Hornbills aren't endemic to this area. Don't migrate here either. You blind, Hortensio? That's Geralt, old friend of mine. Come in, Geralt. Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
Vernon Roach, Temeria's last hope.
Laugh all you want. Temeria will rise again.
Roach, cannot abandon them.
You can and must, because those are your orders.
They'll die, please.
We're done. Dismissed.
How'd you wind up here?
Came with the army, of course. Its remnants. When Nilfgaard crossed the Yaruga, I dropped everything. Threw it all away to hell and rode for the front to fight the invader. Joined the 2nd Temerian army under John Natalis. We would have stopped the Black One's advance along the Dol Blathana Mount Carbon line. And we did. For 3 days. Then they smashed us into splinters. Soon after, I heard Radovid was assembling his forces near Novigrad. That he'd promised to fight for a free North. Broke through with the remains of Natalis' army, but Radovid proved no better than Emir. So I decided I would mount my own fight.
What do you do here? On Scoia'tael?
You jest, right? Who cares about the Scoia'tael? Temeria. That's what matters.
Looking for Horson Jr.
I've heard of him. I'm not sure why you think he might be in my camp.
Heard some birds chirping. You've got some of the same friends. Both seem to count Radovid among your allies.
These birds. They're terribly talkative. I'll need to see them. You'll have to point them out.
Meantime, Vernon, willing to help, or do I need to keep looking?
As always, you've more luck than you deserve. I'm on my way to meet my Redanian contact. We're meeting near Oxenford at a chess club.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you.
This is where the other side of the river. One false move, and you could be royally back.
You trouble.
Now, witches, they can't catch the pox. Isn't that right?
You've been here, you've been there. So tell me, is it really the fact on noble grad witches? Let's where the other side of the river. One false move, and you could
It's true, you killed me. You know. Now, witches, they can't.
We'll pay for the free to marry without blood.
Witch.
Damn the black. Let's be where the other side of the river.
It's true, you killed me. You and I don't know that. Now, witches, they can't pay for the reason.
You've been here.
You killed me.
Ready. My contact awaits the chest. Let's get this over.
Your contact. Who is it?
Slippery little bugger. I'd have nothing to do with him. Were the circumstances any different?
I mean, you don't trust him?
I trust no one, including you.
Come on.
Something's right.
Let's see what.
Checkmate. They say it's the game of kings. The chess teaches one to think strategically. What a load of rubbish. Both sides have identical pieces. The rules stay invariably the same. How does this mirror real life? Witcher, do you know why I play chess?
I have no idea.
I play chess to reveal the game's secret. What's inside chessmen? You need to listen, and you will hear. A heart pumping with life. I take a board, and I flesh being rent. I win peace, and I hear screams from the depths of its bowels. I want to break chessmen open and squeeze the truth from them. You see what I mean?
No, I don't.
You do not know you are not the king. Pause the only comrades at his side and foes over for baby. The king is a living chess. His greatest foes surround him. His own chessmen might trap him. And that is check and death. You see, Witcher? Chess is the art of sacrificing your own pieces. Now you see.
I think I can do now.
Unimportant. Let us speak. Why have you brought Witcher here?
I think he best explain.
Expected Epidemian spy. I had no idea we'd be meeting a king.
When you have an opportunity to admit inconveniences, I'd suggest you avail yourself of it.
I'm looking for Sir Riley, Horses Jr. I know Radovid supports him.
Why do you seek him?
It's personal.
Fair enough. I'll not cry. I placed you in a mansion in Oxford. Very few know this. They'll not let you in unannounced. Thus, you must tell them you've come about on the yours. Julian constantly requests fresh women. I hear he treat well.
You just give me a man, and after invest that coin and time in him, can't help but wonder why.
Consider it a gesture of goodwill. Almost. I'll expect to return to the favor. And also, Julia has lost her purpose. The big four is no more. I shall contact you collecting duties. Now go. And you, Roach. We must speak another time.
Radovid's the deeper in that house as I see it.
I know where to find Junior. Don't really care on that.
Geralt, come to think I too want to ask a favor. I had a terrible problem with Bess. Need someone to talk sense. Come see me in the camp. I'll tell you.
Let me think about it. See you, Roach.
With witches.
Safe and sound.
she might have a problem.
It's best. She took a couple of laps across the river. She plans to hit Black one Mulverdale.
So, sounds about like guerrilla fighters do.
Yes, when they're all two. Whereas I think they never really can camp. Definitely.
Why Mulverdale? Why is Eska there?
The peasants from the village needed us earlier. The Nilfgaards learned this. We're out there planning a punitive expedition. Probably hanging a village.
Honestly, that's my idea to save the village makes sense. What else is your opposition plan?
War means death. Not only for the soldiers, for the common folk as well. You can't save them. That's that simple.
Funny. You're an idealist.
You're right to. Right. I have one idea. A free Temeria. I'm prepared to sacrifice anything for it.
Don't trust this anymore.
Bollocks. She's prepared to die for me. No, that's not a problem. But know what distinguishes a soldier from a common swashbuckler?
The uniform.
It's a serious question.
A rhetorical one. So instead of waiting for an answer, just enlighten me.
Soldiers think tactically. And they know when to strike, when to fall back, when to charge, and when to hold. Best find is this difficult. She's impulsive, hot-headed. Yet guerrilla warfare on one full step and you're fucked. I can find it to the camp because I fear that now she'll go rather make a mistake. I was right.
Right. So you've got a problem. Insubordination. What am I supposed to do about it?
I doubt Vess has entered the village. More likely she and the boys lie in wait in the woods nearby. We must find her before she attacks and stop her. You're a good tracker. Help me.
Count me in.
Thanks, Geralt. I'll owe you a favor. Meet me and Velen beneath the hangman's tree. Just a short jaunt from there to Mulverdale. Bad. It's the village below. Black Guardians already. Preparing to execute folk.
No sign of Vess.
She may be impetuous, but she's not stupid. She's waiting for her moment. Probably attack after dusk once. Shh. What now?
Trio. They might be equipped, sneaking closer. Over there, near that.
Get back to the horns!
Looks like we're too late.
Come on me.
That.
damn it! Have you gone completely mental? You ignore my orders, go off on a suicide mission, but instead of donning a breastplate, you dash into battle, shut open, navel and what not exposed.
You're not my father, Roach. You've no right to tell me what to wear.
But I am your commander, and you will obey me. Guerrilla warfare. Warfare! It involves armies, for fuck's sake.
I could not abandon them. They helped us.
It's a soldier's job to kill, Bess, not save, not rescue. That is not your liking. Join the Sisters of Little Aid. Study to be a healer. Fucking hell. Give me your... Get it back when you wise up. If you wise up. Move out!
Uh-oh. Got yourselves a prisoner.
We don't take prisoners. You took my weapon, Roach. One must manage my bare hands.
Leave him alone. Your corpse isn't out here.
What?
You heard me.
I didn't. I can't believe it. He came here to murder civilians. He's seen us. You haven't returned to his camp and report.
Emir knows we can kill his men. Then learn that we can also show mercy.
Roach, no view of you and all, but occasionally I work for Nilfgaardians. Frankly, I don't want any trouble.
I don't like this. But so be it. You certainly don't deserve to suffer as a result.
Well said, Geralt. The good black man's a dead black one. I'll strangle the bugger.
Stand aside. I'll do it.
Nen, Troia.
We should go before a patrol comes along. Thank you, Geralt. Ever need any help, you know where to find me.
First the army's passed, then now the younger.
Embarrassment, are you?
Thank you, Witcher. You ought to come by Mulberry Dale. See me. Got something for you. Gesture of gratitude.
Come on.
Closer, don't be shy. You'll find out everything.
Damn cheap guards! You get your coin's worth, even less. Thank you, Witcher. Where would I be without you?
Your guards run off.
Louts didn't get the chance, thank the gods. It's them you cut down, waited until we passed the last settlements, then attacked. And to think, I made sure the scoundrels were well armed. We stood no chance against them.
Why'd you come all the way to Velen? Not many to sell to around here.
Well, there's the Baron. Perhaps you've heard of him.
Worth the journey just to sell to him?
We'd never have set course for these gods-forsaken lands if it wasn't. And we've not much competition. That's the upside. Thank you. Please, this was to be theirs at our destination. Now it's yours.
Come one, come all.
Faster.
Don't let him catch his breath! You out.
Not too late to surrender. Run, Roach. Slower. Steal much?
See any monsters, eh? Sort of which, we've no need for you.
Actually, I see a few monsters.
Where? Tremmy, damn it, dumber than a hunk of lard you are. He means us.
We're common folk. You're the mutant. The poxy freak. Get him, lads!
Wonder what happened. Someone walked through the spilled wine. Someone was running. Fast. Panicked. Prints are deep, and suddenly, claw marks. Somebody was bound. Rope was cut quickly, with a dull blade. A flyer swooped down. Judging by the claw marks, gotta be a wyvern or a forktail. Shattered the wine barrel. It seems the people managed to escape. Cadwani. Smell will linger for hours.
By tomorrow, I'll be better than yesterday. Wolf. Been expecting ye. Come closer.
We know each other?
Not personal, like, though I've seen ye many times. I've a gift. I see the future. Yours as well.
But not for free, I guess.
I don't ask much, if you've a bite to eat.
Been having these visions long?
Since I were a tyke. Me mother took me to the village witch once. I fells into a cauldron full of some magic brew.
Mm-hmm. Seriously?
If I'm to tell it serious, 'twere as a youth that I got hit in the back of me head with a rock. Started seeing more than others.
Here.
Thank ye. A fine offering. Well worth a foretelling.
All right. Let's hear it.
I see a white wolf. He looks on as the great viper bites and devours the silver lily. He wants to spring. He wants to fight. But the serpent is quicker. The lily must perish.
That's not the future. Lived through that. And you probably heard about it in some ballad.
My third eye grows foggier the older I become. But if you bought me some dragon's root...
Rare plant.
Rare indeed. But it did once grow in a cave southeast of here.
Not that interested in seeing if it still does.
Yet without dragon's root, I cannot hope to foresee your future.
Think I'll survive. Farewell.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Go, go.
Been expecting ye. Come closer.
We know each...
No.
Here.
Say...
That's... rare.
Rare.
Fine.
Watch it.
Come on.
Dragon's Root. Wonder if it can really help the old man see the future.
Oh, you're back.
Got what you asked for.
Thank ye. Now I need a moment. I see a wolf striving forward towards a solitary tower midst a blizzard. He follows the swallow, yet the swallow does not heed the wolf's howls, soaring higher and higher, for it knows 'tis its last flight. As to others say, so shall it be. Look for the signs. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with the new sun. Reborn of the elder blood, of Hen-Iker, of a planted seed.
Ithling's prophecy.
Leave me be. Go. Go now.